It is a natural remedy that many people use to treat things like anxiety or depression. CBD oils are sold on some store shelves in Texas, but for one Odessa man, he says using it cost him his job. News West 9's Jolena Okazaki joins us in the studio to explain. Jolena.
That's right, Victor. Well, CBD oil is derived from the marijuana plant, containing elements that can slow the brain waves down, which is why patients and consumers around the country use it to treat anxiety, insomnia, depression, or even seizures. But the oil doesn't carry that euphoric high. But although for one Odessa man, he saw the health benefits, but what he didn't know was what would happen to his life after.
It was embarrassing. I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
Michael McCain didn't know what he was getting into after using CBD oils for about a month. Oils he bought from a local grocery store. And after getting off prescribed antidepressants, he saw improvement in sleep and no more headaches.
I have issues sleeping at night, so I don't go to sleep till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I wake up at 5 to go to work. So I started taking this, and shoot, I'd go to sleep at 9 o'clock and wake up when the alarm went off, and I felt a lot better on it.
So much, his wife and his 2 daughters also took it for anxiety, and they were also seeing improvement. And things were fine until Michael was about to start a new job where he'd later take a drug test, followed by a phone call from his employer with words he'd never expect.
He says, yeah, he said, you've tested positive for THC. I said, okay, and what is that? He said, that's marijuana. I said, I've never done marijuana. He said, well, it's in the drug test. I said, well, I'm taking these CBD oils, and that's the only thing I could think of that I had started taking. I said, will that show up? He said, no, there's no way. I got off the phone with him, and I said, well, what does that mean? He said, well, I got to let you go.
The results from Michael's drug test indicated that he did test positive for THC. Research shows in order for CBD oil to show up on a drug test, you'd have to consume close to 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams of CBD oil in a day. But Michael was taking 100 milligrams a day. But the company, Charlotte's Web, based in Colorado, writes in small print on their certificate of analysis that their product contains 0.3 THC per hemp regulation. The maximum amount manufacturers are allowed to put into their products.
Really, there's nothing on the bottles that say THC.
Right now, the state has strict marijuana laws, but approved for cannabis oil to be used for patients with epilepsy. And although cannabis products can be found on some store shelves, the state is cracking down on CBD oil-based products. And as for Michael, DOT rules say he won't be able to work until he takes an 8-hour course, he meets with a counselor, passes a drug test, and waits 90 days until he can work again.
Me being pretty much the only one that works and pays the bills, it's really important for me not to fail a drug test. But no, we won't be using them for sure.
Now, Michael isn't the only one that this has happened to. There have been reports of consumers failing drug tests after using CBD oil. Now, the company Charlotte's Web says due to the nature of hemp products, there is a chance that consuming their products can trigger a positive drug test. Victor, back to you.
Thanks, Jolena.